Greetings, guys. This is Fancy, the award-winning editor-in-chief of SwagHer Magazine, and I am back on again today to talk to y'all about the same thing I've been talking about for the past 2 days, 3 days. Is our Free Yourself event. It's a virtual celebration in honor of Juneteenth that we'll be hosting on June 19th from 6 to 8 p.m. Eastern Time. And we are looking for speakers for this event. We do have a paid speaker package, and that is what I am here to tell you all about today. Excuse me. I've kind of, well, I feel like I've told you all about it every day, but just in case there's somebody new, somebody that just woke up, I don't know what y'all are doing today for uh Memorial Day, but in case y'all are just kind of hanging out at home and scrolling and swiping and doing things along the lines of that, then you might be interested in this package, and you might actually be looking for a speaking opportunity, and this package might interest you. So it is for um, I feel like oftentimes when we say business owners, then people will eliminate themselves. But you could be an artist, you could be a creative, whatever it is. If you feel like you have something that you can teach people how to free themselves from, then I think you would be a great addition to this event. So whether that be like you're a financial coach and you could talk about financial freedom, or you are a health and fitness coach and you could talk about physical or freedom fitness or something. I don't know. In my head, these words be making sense, but when I'm trying to get them out, then it's like, is this really what this is called? But my point is, as you all can see, basically, however that whatever the perspective is of freedom that you'd like to take, as long as you can teach someone how to no longer be constrained or confined by whatever it is, then we would love to have you be a part of this event, as we'll be talking about freedom from many different angles and aspects. Um, I know oftentimes people just focus on the monetary side of things, but I feel like sometimes, you might need to be free from your mindset, or you might need to be free from a past trauma or a relationship or whatever the case may be. There might be some relationship coaches out there who can tell you how to end that horrible relationship that you are in. Hey sis, we are looking for you for this event. And we're also looking for those financial coaches too. And so I'm not limiting it. And if you know me and just how we tend to do things in Swagger Magazine, I always try to make certain that we have room for everyone. I feel like I'm a business owner, but I am also a creative as well. So I want to make certain that my creatives have their time to share their stories, and they may have frameworks or teachings that they like to share with people. And I think that that would be really cool. And then not to mention, like, on when I went live and I talked about this on Instagram not long ago, there was a yogi on there, and I was like, you know what, that would be so cool. But we are also looking for well, we're looking for several poets as well for this event. So if anybody know of any poets, especially those that can speak on Black freedom or something along the lines of that, we would love to have them take part in this event. Those spots are not paid spots. We're basically just featuring you in our event and hoping that you are excited to be partnering with us, because we're excited to be partnering with you and being able to introduce you to our community that we have here. Our biggest community is on our Facebook page. And then, we have our YouTube, and we also have LinkedIn as well. And so the event will broadcast, it will stream to all of those places, but Facebook is our biggest place. So, with all of that being said, the package does include 12 minutes to speak. So that's a 12-minute speaking slot. You can share your empowering message during our virtual Juneteenth event. And then we also give you a what's going on interview, which is like a live broadcasted interview. Excuse me. Typically, when you see the frame that I'm using now, it's a what's going on interview taking place. So you may have already seen some of those on our Facebook page in the past, and get to be a guest on one of those segments. Then you'll also get a feature on swaggeronline.com where you can gain visibility with our dedicated audience that we have there of readers. Um, I broke that up, but dedicated audience of readers that we have. And Swagger is a very vibrant website. I feel like we put our heart and soul into it to make it more something that is our own. It doesn't even look like most traditional media websites because, simply because, for one, uh, of how we use our color, you know. So yeah, and I'm proud of us for that. And then, last but not least, you also there's two other things. You also get placement within our newsletter. The newsletters go out throughout the week, and of course, we're going to be promoting the event, so you'll get promotion. You'll be included in any of those promotions as well. And then you also get a spotlight feature in our digital issue that we'll be working on, which will also be entitled Free Yourself. So we're going to be continuing that theme over to that issue, and we'll have more empowering content there as well. And you could also be a part of that. So you get all of those things for $300. Um, and then you can also have access to the recordings should you want those. We'll be doing clips of the event, of course, so you'll also get that further promotion. So it's a really good opportunity. That's a total of 5 placements that you're actually getting. You can have links to those. You can embed the Facebook post as it's published, because I feel like we're going to get a lot of good traction there. Just seeing how we've been doing over the past few weeks with the last of our interviews and everything. So so yeah, that's basically it. You can see the link that is scrolling across the bottom of the screen, and then um usually if I had told Jarmel that I was going to be doing this, he would have already been in the in the comments with the link. But let me pull it up for you guys. 1 second. Um, I'm pulling up article stuff. Where is it? Here we go. So it's called the Empowerment Speaker Package because this is or will be an empowering event. Um, I always feel like, sometimes, well, in the past, we've hosted events and then I've been kind of disappointed, or I was disappointed initially because I thought it should have been more people there because of what we were providing. And then and I shared this the other day, like as I have grown, I realized that typically the people that are there are the people that are supposed to be there. And that's like the really beautiful thing, because usually you can make connections there. And even though this is going to be virtual, and we're not going to be using the platform that we used to use for our virtual events, but you all can still connect with each other in the comments. We do have our Facebook group that we're going to be opening up soon. We already have the group. Right now it's just closed. I'm still kind of debating how we'll be able to kind of, how do you say, just keep that organized. So that's why I haven't opened it up to the public just yet. But it is a great place where you all can further connect with other people as well, like-minded individuals. So um, yeah, that's basically everything there is about the package. I don't know if anyone has any questions for me. I'm here for questions now. Of course, you can always reach out to us via our inbox and send your questions there as well. And again, the event is going to be June 19th. And what else? Excuse me. And we are looking for poets as well for the event. So if you know of any poets who might be interested in performing spoken word for this event, we'd love to have them join us. And then if you're interested in the speaking opportunity, again, you get the What's Going On interview, a swaggeronline.com interview, a newsletter feature, a spotlight feature in our digital issue, and oh, and the 12 minutes to speak. Look, I've been saying it so long, and I'm like, I'm missing something. What is it I'm missing? But you also get the 12 minutes to speak during the event on the 19th. So the package is $300. We invoice you via Square. We would need your mini bio and a headshot and a power pose picture. By a power pose picture, something like that's full body with the arms crossed, or something that's more so full body, because we're still getting our graphics together, and I want us to be able to have, a lot of different ways to display that you're going to be taking part in the event. So, yeah, I think that is everything that I had to share with you guys today. How are y'all enjoying your Memorial Day? Like, are y'all sleeping in still? Or are y'all up doing things? Are y'all working? Especially, I don't know. I say I have. It's funny how when I was a full time entrepreneur, I'm not gonna say I just kind of viewed people that worked and had a business at the same time a little differently because I felt like they had that security of a job, and I I think I underestimated the amount of work that it really took out of them. And now that I work a job and also run a business, I'm just like, "Oh my god," like, I don't know how y'all do it, and I commend those who have been able to keep their day jobs and still get their businesses successfully off the ground because it is tiresome. It has taken me, I think it's been 9 months now that I've been in my job, and it has been a big like, for one, there was a learning curve, but also just trying to adjust has been so much. So, that's kinda why you hadn't been seeing me as much on here, but I'm back. I'm still alive. I've survived teaching seventh graders, and yeah. So I'm hoping to be doing more projects with SwagHer Magazine. Just you all can stay tuned for other exciting things. And as always, we'll be inviting you all to take part in those things with us. There's always opportunities to partner with us. If you're interested in features, you can always visit our website and check out other opportunities there. Um, what else? If you're interested in public relations services, we also do have our PR website, which is swagherpr.com. And of course, that is SwagherPR.com. And I paused it just to make sure you all understood there's not two G's, but there's a H there. Because a lot of people, even after all these years, still don't know that. So, so yeah. So those that's just a little bit about like the other services that we do provide. Um of course, we still have our What's Going On broadcast that you all can watch throughout the week. I think we have some interviews coming up with those. And then we also have our I Survived It show, which is more so it's not one that you could pay to be a guest on, but it is one that whereas we invite guests and they share their stories about different things that they've survived, and our purpose for that is to really inspire and motivate our audience. And that is what we are all about here at SwagHer Magazine. For me, as someone who struggles with bipolar disorder, like I know how important it is, I guess it is to say, to try to keep positive things like in front of me, at all times. And I know that the world is not going to always be a positive place, or actions may not always be positive, but as I try to keep things as positive as I possibly can, because that just helps me stay in a better mental space. So if you're anything like that, then you should definitely check out SwagHer Magazine. We don't do like the gossip and things like that. While I would like for us to be able to dive a little bit more into politics until I can find a writer who can actually afford to write on our budget on our budget, then yeah, we don't have much of that. But if you're looking for lifestyle, business, empowerment, inspirational content, you can definitely check out swaggeronline.com because we do have a lot of content like that there. And I was trying to think if there was anything else I need to share with you guys. Nothing else is really coming to mind. I was trying to wait and hold on and see if anybody had any questions, but I haven't saw any questions appear. So I'm gonna go ahead on and hop off. Should you have any questions about the Juneteenth celebration for yourself, you are more than welcome to send us inboxes. So peace and blessings, and you all have a great day. Enjoy your day off. Do something that you love. Do something that you hadn't done before. Do something that's gonna bring joy to you. So peace and blessings.